Welcome back to this mini-series where we're diving into some of the top-of-mind questions for sales and RevOps on sales intelligence, AI, and contracts. We're back today with expert Kyle Jepson from HubSpot on how AI will enable the next generation of sellers. We'll also cover how contracts powered by AI can help revenue teams. So let's dive in.
So I feel like for as long as I've been talking about sales technology and sales process, there's always been a certain group of voices who say sales is dead. Salespeople are being replaced by this piece of technology or that piece of technology. And now that we're in the AI era, I feel like people could be saying that more than they have been. But what I'm hearing a lot is salespeople are going to be able to do more. AI is going to take all the tedious little administrative work off of their plates, and salespeople are going to be able to focus on giving really personalized, consultative, conversational sales approaches. And I think that's really exciting to think about technology making salespeople better rather than is technology going to replace salespeople, and are these two things in I think there are just a lot of little things I think we don't even fully recognize yet, but so many little tasks sales reps have to do every day, whether that's checking their email or updating data in the CRM or setting reminders for next time or following up with people who didn't show up, whatever those things are. I think a lot of that is going to be offloaded to AI and happen much more effectively and much more consistently than when sales reps are doing it. And that's going to open up sales reps to have a lot more time to focus on building those relationships, resolving those concerns, and closing those deals. And so I think there are a lot of tasks that sales reps, just because they are constrained in the amount of time they have in a given day, they are slow at doing or maybe never get around to doing. AI can do all that stuff much quicker. And then I think there's also just going to be a lot of ability for the sales rep themselves to perform better because of the assistance they're receiving from AI. I would say this has always been true, but it's even more important now. Really take some time to define your sales process. Understand who it is you're selling to. Who are you a good fit for? Who are you a bad fit for? Understand what industries you work well in, what industries you don't work well in, and what are the steps of that process? What are the required things that have to happen along the way in order for the sale to close? And get really good at defining and documenting that process and getting all your salespeople following that same process. Because there are going to be so many opportunities. There are already some now. There's only going to be more and more over time to automate these. Whether with old-fashioned automation or with new AI automation. And if you don't have that sales process figured out, then the automation is not going to solve any problems for you. It's just going to make your problems worse. But if you have a really solid sales process, then as these new tools become available to you and as the technology continues to evolve, you'll just be able to go faster and faster and smoother and smoother. And so I think based on what we've talked about today, I would definitely recommend sales teams stay open to new technology, try to stay aware of what's coming out. Don't get distracted. Don't try every tool, but look for the ones that provide value to you and implement them. But only if you have your sales process already well established. If not, that's priority number one. Forget about what's happening with AI because it's not going to fix it for you. And get that done first.
So we've already talked a bit about how AI can help sales teams to become better at their craft by spending more time on building relationships and less time on admin. Take something so simple but time-consuming as uploading the right version of a customer agreement and find relevant information like contact details or duration of the agreement. So I want to show you how you can use AI extract in Oneflow, which lets you import a PDF like this, and then AI will automatically pull contract participants, duration periods, and sign dates to ensure that information isn't hidden somewhere in a PDF, which in turn removes a lot of the admin work that quickly will lead to an unmotivated sales team. But where it gets really interesting is how AI can reduce some of the friction between sales and legal teams, enabling collaboration both ways to ensure that compliance is there, but also keeping momentum and deals moving forward. So instead of having to send every contract to legal for review, you can use AI review and insights to get quick, clear guidance on whether a contract follows the company playbook. Simply set up your playbook in your preferred workspace like this and define the guidelines you need your contracts to follow like this. For instance, defining payment terms or governing law. And the insights show up right in the Documents view under each document, and then in the AI Insights tab as a dashboard view, so you can ensure that everyone's on the same page. Sales doesn't have to wait days for legal to review everything, and legal doesn't have to lose visibility into what's going out the door. Ultimately, a much more efficient way of working, fewer bottlenecks, better compliance, and faster deal cycles.
Thank you for watching this video today, and stay tuned for the third and last part of this mini-series where we're going to talk about the sales tech stack and how contract data can help you streamline the quote-to-cash process. So see you then!